Welcome to another edition of DRW Radio. I finally got the Windows Movie Maker back, Jack. Anyway, as we come back for this live edition, this is the board meeting of the century. So, alright, I was replying to a message. This board meeting is about the storylines and everything of DRW. So, shut up, Grant. Shut the fuck up, Grant. Anyway. Championship reigns, ladies and gentlemen. So, here it is. We're going to go from the bottom straight to the motherfucking top. Make sure it's still going. It's still going. All right. We're going to go all the way to the top. I am your host, Chris Zero. The Women's Championship. I don't have anything for right now. The Superfly X Division Championship. More guys will be stepping up to the plate to battle for the Superfly X Division title. December 22nd, Grant Van Dyke will be losing the Undisputed title to be dropped into the Superfly X Division Championship match for January 5th. Then the Hardcore title, Zeke Wilder will be taking that this Sunday. And this Sunday, when he does, more people will be battling for the Hardcore title. The Global title, Ken Gallen will be battling with Destroyer, Daniel Bryan, and all those other guys in the match. The Tag Team titles, the feuds will start picking up again when Zero Tolerance reforms. Then, as we go to the DRW Champion, or Pure Championship, Tyler H is the Pure Champion, and he will start picking up matches against people like Harris Hero, people like Johnny Gat, and people like that, and his title will be start picked up. The Television Championship, there are 4 to 3 guys that have been picked to battle for this. It is THB, Sean Ripper, Devon, or Harris Hero. One of those men will be taking the title from Messiah December 22nd. And we all know January 5th, the DRW champion will fight the DRW World Heavyweight Champion, who will battle the Undisputed Champion in a unification match for the DRW Elite Championship. And it is going to be amazing. Now, as that is all said and done, anybody have any ideas?
What ideas are you looking for?
Mike, any ideas for storylines and shit?
Well, me and THB, I would say that's about fizzled out. That should be fizzled out by the end of the year. But then again, mine and Tyler Race's was, but it seems to keep finding ways to refresh itself. Like after your little authority angle, it's going to be, I want one more shot at you at Mania, for God's sake, dude. But anyway. Am I supposed to be facing THB at this next event?
Yeah. That's the One Last Stand.
One last stand. And not only make it one last stand, you know what? I give you permission to make it a 7-story fall match.
Huh. Deal.
Hashtag heel Firestar is going to kill Torrance in this match.
Well, I think by at least the end of January, I'll be starting the storyline because I know RPM Rosa Rose played as the Undertaker, so I'll be dealing with them.
RPM always thinks he's the Undertaker. The Undertaker, if the Undertaker was like a priest at a church.
So basically, because I already challenged him for Dark Mania, you know. But for me, I'm not really in any storylines right now since it's the authority thing going on. I'm not in really any huge storyline.
Right.
Which will now change because as you are the pure champion, and you don't even have a match this Sunday, I don't think. Yeah, you do. You're in the tag team title match against Scum 2.0. Yeah. Anyway, you will be defending the pure championship in the very first ever DRW Tower of Hell match. The Tower of Hell match is similar to the CXWI, what is it, like Tossed into the Abyss match or whatever it's called?
Oh, Trip to Oblivion match?
Yeah, Trip to Oblivion match. And it's similar to that. Shut up, Tyler, hold on. It is. You start out inside a elimination chamber, except for there's no pods. No pods, but you are surrounded by glass tables, normal tables. The ring posts are on fire. The ropes are electrical wires. Then there is a ladder. There is a ladder hanging from the top of the elimination chamber. You climb up that ladder, you go to Tower 2. Tower 2 is what we would call the Asylum. The Asylum, the orange bars from TNA. The Asylum, which has weapons hanging from it. Glass tubes, tables, ladders, chairs, everything you could imagine. Then you climb out and up to the top of the Asylum, and then you go to the very final tower, Tower 3. You climb the chain, and you get to the cage of death, to where the only way you can win is by incapacitating your opponent, to where he either cannot get to the count of 10, he's not moving, his arm drops 3 times, or he says, I quit. No pinfalls, but submissions do count. So, it's going to be epic. And the guy that will be facing Tyler H for the DRW Pure Championship is going to be a guy who the world knows deserves a title shot. Everybody wants to see this match happen in DRW because, simply put, Tyler runs his mouth. It is going to be Firestar Hart versus Tyler H for the Pure Championship in the DRW Tower of Doom. And then, big match to happen.
But that's all right.
Well, I know because you smashed him over the head with that Jack Daniels bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, just you have to get fucked, son, when you think that you're the one that did it. Exactly. So just keep on thinking it's my fault. And stay an inch or two out of kicking distance. Because mankind will
and then,
its limitations.
And then, January 5th, at One of a Kind, we will see the epic encounter. Matthew Mulligan versus Baron Steeler. The winner gets a contract here in DRW for life. And the loser never to be seen again.
Well, as much as we like the fat Matt Mulligans in CRW, I can honestly say, I guess his DRW career is short-lived.
Possibly. I don't know. Baron Steeler barely promos. So then, we will also...
Talk it
Still.
over.
Fucking it. And then, there will be, January 5th, there's the Elite title match to go down. DMG probably is going to be in it. Angel's probably going to be in it. And Chris Hero is going to be in it. Because he's going to beat Sean Ripper December 22nd for the world title. Oh, and Firestar, if you're asking yourself when the fuck you're getting your pure title shot against Tyler in the first ever Tower of Doom match, it'll be probably January 5th.
The reference I made earlier, I know DMG did. Yes, I did. Connor, I can tell you this.
I did. I caught it.
Sweating bullets.
I got it. Anyway, back to the, then, there's also going to be January 5th, January 5th is going to be another first for DRW. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a first, probably, I don't know, fuck if I know. It is going to be a electric cage Ultimate X match for the Superfly X Division title. It is going to be GVD to face whoever is the Superfly X Division champion by January 5th in a electric cage Ultimate X match. Which really, it basically states what the fuck it is. It's an Ultimate X surrounded by an electric cage. So, there you go.
Can I tell you who I'd like to see in this match?
Phil, let me talk for a minute. About this match. Let's gauge Ultimate X. Oh, he's coming. Ooh, the one of a kind back, son. To be ready for that shit. It's almost here.
And the good news is we will not see the Russian House of Horrors for a while.
And Greg, you sound completely fucking stoned, kid. I'd like to see Triple X versus Grant Van Dam in that match.
Versus, oh yeah, Triple X wins the Ultimate X.
No.
Good evening, guys.
Triple X needs the promo.
Triple X, I'm pretty sure, did promo.
Oh, did he?
I believe so. I recall him saying something a bit ago.
Well, I'll look back.
If not, I believe he's going to be speaking out while we're in the maze of impending doom.
Oh yeah. Also. Fucking ass. New Heights is going to have not a Feast or Fire, since that's going to be fucked up for a while in TNA. Feast or Fire, or not Feast, God, why do I keep saying Feast or Fire?
Because you're thinking about it.
New Heights will have the Money in the Bank contract, except for I'm going to call it the Chance of a Lifetime briefcase. It's going to be called the Chance of a Lifetime ladder match. Because, why? The winner of that has a briefcase. It's basically the same thing as Money in the Bank. They have a shot at the Elite title anytime, any place, anywhere. That pay-per-view, I believe, takes place sometime in March. Hold on, I'm looking right now. No, it takes place February 18th. It's the pay-per-view right after the Extreme Rumble. And the Extreme Rumble, I have 4 picks right now to go in to win that thing. Oh, and for those of you who don't know what the Extreme Rumble is, it is a 30-man Royal Rumble. The only way to win is by tossing your opponent over the top rope. Now, when it gets down to the final 2, the Hell in a Cell lowers the door shut, and it's pinfall or submission. And the winner of that match goes on April 13th to Dark Mania to fight in the main event for the Elite Championship.
That's a great outtake on the Royal Rumble because it prevents that little tie that can happen in the Royal Rumble matches.
Exactly. And Beer Bash, March 2nd, I have no control over that pay-per-view. That would be Tanner's pay-per-view.
Dark Mania?
Dark Mania is April 13th. Superfall is March 30th. Potluck, which will host the King of the World tournament, which the winner gets a shot at any title at that next pay-per-view that he wants. He or she wants. Then, Chronic Nightmare. Bill will have the ideas for that. Max Chaos. I don't know what I'm doing there yet. Total Warfare. Total Warfare is our Survivor Series. And it will have, and it will see at least 1 or 2 7-on-7 traditional Survivor Series elimination matches. And let me tell you why. I want to do the greatest match I've ever seen in my life, okay? And here is my idea. And I'm not speaking out on this as a hate or anything, but I want to see Team DRW versus Team CRW.
That's going to be interesting to see where those that double and brand, that's going to be interesting to see which side they pick. I mean, Connor, being you're the owner of DRW, I'm fairly sure you would pick the DRW side.
Yeah, I'm on Team DRW. I'll be captain. And Firestar, you're captaining. You and who, if you have a co-captain, I don't know if you're going to, if you want to have Pam as your co-captain. But anyway.
Technically, me and you have no choice. I got to be DRW. You got to be DRW because we're both owners of those respective brands.
Yes.
So I'll be part. But I choose DMG to be my co-captain.
There you go.
Not just because she's my wife.
Anyway, it'll be a 7-on-7 traditional Survivor Series match.
Connor.
What?
I'll be part of Team DRW and I'll be your co-captain, dude.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll think about it. Then, New Heights has got Money in the Bank one. That's going to have the Money in the Bank. New Heights getting fucking great. Now, between here and One of a Kind, there's Modern Warfare Nightmare Before Christmas and One of a Kind. Then there's Lethal Paradise. Lethal Paradise is probably going to have the match that I envisioned in my head that basically kind of may not work. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's still in my head as we're talking, but it's probably going to be what I call the barbed wire chamber, which is an elimination chamber surrounded in barbed wire, coated with electrical wires.
Oh, I do have a good question about the Tower of Doom and these other matches that you're getting. Do they have that tornado tag team format like you see on the game?
The tornado tag team. Oh yeah.
You know, like they ended up doing with the elimination chamber.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we've never done it in real life, but let's see how it works on the game.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a real great idea, and they should do it.
It's basically war games.
Yeah, it does basically make it.
That's what Lethal Paradise was gonna be. Lethal Paradise was gonna be war games, and it was gonna be Team Grant versus Team Jesse Gates.
I know who Jesse would have on his team. I do.
For the DOO spot.
She's on the phone with us.
And it's going to be for the DOO spot.
And Jesse would try to keep me away from that match because he's really protective about DMG when it comes to me for some reason.
Yeah, he is.
So I could see him reluctantly being my partner if I passed a series of his damn tests or some shit like that. And that would right. And Grant would be looking to take advantage of a very disruptive unit of Firestar and Jesse Gates. But then he would end up having to worry about DMG in the long run just because she's an ass-kicking person. DMG lives to drink beer, have fun, love people, and kick ass.
Well, that's just how you keep talking over me.
Sorry, baby. Just describing for your good qualities.
Yeah, but every time I want to speak to you, started again.
My bad.
don't know how much that bothers me.
But I do have plans because the Extreme Rumble, I either want Kid Crush, Austin Uhas, or Jay Styles to win that. Then New Heights, because if Jay Styles doesn't win the Extreme Rumble, I want Jay Styles to win the Money in the Bank because that motherfucker hasn't asked, begged, or pleaded for a damn thing and has not bitched about anything. That motherfucker has earned my respect.
Yeah. I can see him there. He's been doing pretty damn good. Shit.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, I got it. I know what to do here.
As we are talking right about now, I would also like to bring up that the Rebellion Awards will be January 6th, 2014. Actually, yeah, they will. And now, there's another Rebellion Award up, and that would be Title Reign of the Year. Messiah with an over 3-month reign. Tyler H had a 2-month reign. Kid Crush with his still current, well no, he lost the title, but still, he had a really long ass fucking world title reign. Austin Uhas with his long ass undisputed title reign. And Jay Styles with his super long history making Superfly X Division Championship title reign. So, that's the newest one. So, any ideas to further DRW anymore, to bring prestige back to the lower card titles?
Oh my God. I already told you last night, Connor.
What?
I told you last night about a new title I thought of.
Yeah, that's under well, I don't know. Right now,
It's not under consideration at this point.
Yeah,
I said no
yeah.
because the more titles you have, the less prestigious the ones that you have are.
Mm-hmm.
So Grant, stop talking about that. Don't add anything else. You say one more word about it, and I'm going to come through the phone and I'm going to rip your throat out. I'm getting sick of hearing it. Love you, man. Got respect. But you're pissing me off.
in good news, without anybody getting their throat ripped out, the DRW Power 20 has been updated. Top 5, Angel Gap, Kid Crush, Austin Uhas, Jesse Gates, and the undisputed champion, GVD.
And there you have it. Who rounds out your top 10?
Top 10, let me take a look, hold on. Top 10 is number 10, Sean Ripper, Chris Zero, THP Firestar, Devon Angel, Crush, Uhas, Gates, GVD. And Firestar, you moved from, take a look here.
Look like below 15 or some shit like that.
No, you actually dropped 2 spots, kind of, in a way. Yeah, you dropped 2 spots. You were number 5, now you're number 7. But don't worry, you'll most likely pick up after you beat THP. You'll actually probably jump up over Crush, because Crush and you will probably switch places. And actually, no, you'll probably... Yeah, because Angel Gat will be in 4th spot. You'll probably be back in 5th. and Crush will be 7th or some shit like that.
I will hit the top there for at least a week.
Well, you've been in the top 10 for 2 weeks. Actually, may have been 3.
I know.
No,
Every
only 2
superstar
weeks.
deserves a chance at number 1 for at least a week on there. Those things are hard to stay ranked on.
They are.
And to be in the top 10 or top 5, you practically got to have a title.
Basically that, or you gotta earn your fucking spot like, Devon. He's actually dropping. He'll actually probably be in the lower, under the top. He'll be like through 20 to 15, most likely, one of them. And DVD will drop down. Jesse will probably come up. Juhas will probably stay exactly where he's at. But yeah, just an all
Juhas deserves to be in the top 10. He's got a shitload of talent.
Who?
Now, Connor, I will let you help me out with Chronic Nightmare as far as like keeping up with storylines, so I know what matches to make, storylines and roster and whatnot. That way, when I make my matches, it's actually something that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Pammy, you never answered me on the Samara thing.
Oh, she can start whenever.
Okay, so, December 22nd, Mickey James versus Samara for the DRW Women's Championship.
Well, now Samara has 2 companies. Woohoo. Consider Mickey James dead. Yeah, because that infinite gaze is gonna pretty much tear her to shreds.
And then Samara, whenever she beats Mickey James, January 5th, when she defends the women's title, it'll be in a, let's see, we got AJ Lee, Ashley Love, Ashley Wilson, Mickey James, Samara. It'll be in a 5-woman DMG Dungeon of Doom match.
I'm so sorry for the other women. So do I.
Trying to bring legitimacy back to the women's title.
That brings legitimacy and evilness.
Right.
And me and Pam thought long and hard about Samara.
Oh, shit, guys. Oh, my God. And Destroyer. I see Destroyer being a breakout superstar of the year next year.
Is that
Maybe.
even possible? Is that
Speaking of that, Connor, right now, as I said, my cable's out, man. So it's kind of hard for me to promo. So if you have to give them the match, yeah, this pay-per-view, that's fine.
Alright, you'll get your rematch December 22nd. Hopefully by then your internet will be back on.
Right.
Who was that on the phone?
That's the plan.
Kenneth? Oh, okay. Hi, Kenneth.
Hey, man. Sorry about that. We tried to get it on today, but it didn't work out.
Well, your voice being changed up a bit. You sounded a little like Kid Crush. God, I miss him being on the phone with us. We need to get this motherfucker. We need to get that motherfucker on the radio.
We had Devon on the radio a few episodes ago.
Oh, Devon, yeah. He went back to his most successful gimmick he ever had.
Yeah. And now he's
I gotta
back to
say,
the
about
shitty
fucking
one.
time, too. You know, actually, he's talking about, he talks about forming a ninja team with me.
Yeah, he asked me about that.
And with the pictures he sent me, it's something I thought about. Because I like the look of the white guy on the team.
I'm gonna start doing a anonymous thing. Chris Zero's gonna have an anonymous gimmick.
It actually reminded me of something I did back around the, early to mid-2000s. When he showed me those pictures. Yeah.
Oh, and, I think I already told you so. DRW to be making a televised debut.
Yes, tax season.
The, developmental will be actually having a, the developmental will be having their debut, not the actual DRW. The DRW will actually stay written, but the developmental, to see who will be coming to the main roster, will be televised.
If you need formulas for anybody on a roster that has doubled, that has per se, doubled in DRW, that's also part of DRW that you use in DRW, let me know and I can try to get formulas to you.
Alright. Anyway, guys, I gotta rush this. I gotta go talk to my girlfriend. She's in a bad mood. Shit went down. So, this has been a great episode of DRW Radio. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. Suck a dick. Do something. Watch Modern Warfare December 8th. Watch Nightmare Before Christmas December 22nd. And make sure you fucking watch One of a Kind. See you later. Peace.